In this video, I'm going to be discussing the $1,200 stimulus check for dependents, SSDI, SSI, and payees. Hey everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to another Blind to Billionaire video. If you're new here or you're watching this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. But today is Thursday, May 21st, so let's get right into it. A couple days ago, I produced a video talking about an announcement that the IRS said that they hired 3,500 representatives for their call center, apparently, to start taking calls to help people through all of their questions regarding the stimulus checks. So I know I've received a lot of comments sent that video saying it's an automated system, you can't talk to anybody, it's crap, you can't get any answers. Well, I have also received quite a few comments of people saying I sat on hold for 2 hours, but as a result of sitting on hold for 2 hours, I actually talked to somebody and they gave me a payment date of fill in the blank. I saw a lot of dates either like late in May. I saw dates in June. I even saw one person comment said that their payment date was way out in July. So although it's a lot longer than originally anticipated, at least we're getting some answers. So yes, it might be an automated system, but I'm sure if you follow the prompts, there might be a way to actually talk to a live person. Obviously, because I've received multiple comments from people saying that they actually talk to a live person. So if you want to use that option, feel free, but just recognize you're probably going to sit on hold for quite a while, and the person you may talk to might not know the answers, but it's worth a shot. In some people's cases, like they said, they're very excited because they actually got answers as far as when they're going to receive their stimulus check, because as we know, there's just not that much information out there right now. But my commitment to you, like I said in my other previous videos, I have your back on this. I'm doing everything I can to look out for you. I'm going to continue to pursue this whole stimulus check thing because that was my commitment to you. I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I mean, I've been saying it for a while now, but I just want to work with you through this. That's why I make these videos, to help talk through through this information with you. All right, so let's get into the other topic, dependents. I've had quite a few people leaving comments down below saying, hey, I received my $1,200 for myself or my $2,400 for myself and my spouse, but we did not get the additional $500 for our one child or the additional $1,000 for our two dependent children. Did I do something wrong? What happened? My response to that is no. Well, of course, let me preface that by saying I don't know your exact situation, so I don't know if you did anything wrong, but I would be willing to bet you did not do anything wrong. And the reason I'm saying that is because a few weeks ago, the IRS announced that basically they've recognized that the additional stimulus payments for the dependents is for some reason not coming out for everybody, like it's not being sent with your regular stimulus payment for some reason. And basically the IRS said it's a glitch in our system. We don't know what happened, but we don't really have a solution right now. So we're still waiting for further guidance from the IRS regarding that additional money for the dependents. So we don't know if it's going to come as an additional payment at some point, or if you're going to need to file a 2020 tax return in order to get that money. We just don't know right now. So if you're one of those people, there's a lot of you commenting, asking about the additional money for the dependents. Just this is like my theme, kind of just hold tight, be patient until we get further guidance from the IRS on those payments. All right, so that's the information we have as of right now. So let's get into SSI. SSI people. As we know, they announced, I don't know, a few weeks ago, so today's the 21st, I don't know, a few weeks ago, they announced that all SSI people who have direct deposit or direct express would be receiving their payments by May 13th. Well, May 13th came and went, and unfortunately, there's still so many of you out there who are receiving SSI, you have direct express or you have direct deposit, and you still have not received your payment. So unfortunately, we still don't have further guidance from the IRS at this point. Why you didn't receive your payment by the deadline that they said, honestly, we don't know, because we don't have answers. We don't have transparency at this time from them. All I can continue saying is wait, and hopefully we'll get further guidance from them, or hopefully it'll just arrive at some point. So that's about all we can say at this point, but I wanted to bring that up. So that's about what I have to say for SSI people at this time. But of course, if we get more information, I will bring that to you as soon as we get it. All right, so let's get into payees. Again, I've been getting a ton of questions from people asking about payments for payees. Like, I have a payee, I am a representative payee. When will these people get their payments? Now, last week, I believe it was, I produced a video that said the IRS announced a date of May 27th for anyone who has a payee, that you'll receive your payment by that date. What's interesting is we created that video, announced the date, and then literally like 2 hours after the video was published here on YouTube, that date on the IRS website was pulled. So it no longer says a date on the IRS website, but instead it says just late May. So, but I just want to preface this and give a little warning saying, I just discussed the SSI people. They had a date of May 13th. Some of them got their payments that day, but there's still a lot who did not. So just because they announced the date of May 27th and they actually pulled that date, like I said, who knows? Who knows if you're going to get it then or not? We can see from the date of May 13th, SSI people were supposed to get their payments then, and some did, some didn't. So I would say like there wasn't 100% follow through on that date. So I would anticipate it's probably going to be the same situation for people who have a payee. So even though they said late May, you know, hopefully you receive it within the next, I don't know, 10 days that are left in this month. But other than that, I mean, basically, in my perspective, I would say this is getting into like late May. So according to their website, hopefully that payment should be arriving sometime soon. But again, like I said, they pulled the date off of the website, so I don't know. We just need to wait for further guidance. Otherwise, as I recommend to everybody when I respond to comments, I say keep an eye on your deposits, like your deposit accounts, whether that's direct or like a direct deposit account, like a checking or a savings account in a bank, or if it's Direct Express, or also watch your mailbox. And the reason is because you could be receiving a paper check. Even if you typically receive direct deposits, you still could be receiving a paper check. And as of my video on, I believe it was Tuesday, I had a video saying that apparently the IRS this week is going to be sending out these prepaid debit cards. So who knows? That could also be arriving for you too. But anyway, just a lot going on. There's not a whole lot of new information, but I wanted to address all of these topics with you in this video because I've been receiving a lot of comments, and rather than leaving all of you up in the air on all of this information, I just wanted to give you an update as of the newest information that I have as of now, which, as you can see, is not really anything new, but rather I've been saying it this whole time. I have your back. I'm doing as much as I can to walk through this journey with all of you and help you in any way that I can. I know there's a lot of haters out there that say, oh, you're just in this for the subscribers or whatever. You know what? If you don't like it, then you should probably find a different channel or something else. But seriously, I'm doing this to help all of you. So I get paid nothing for this. By the way, I just do this because I'm trying to help all of you out, and that's just what I enjoy doing, and I love seeing all your comments. So anyway, if you have any comments or questions, please stick those down below. But otherwise, like I said, I'll continue to bring you more information as we get it, but that's the latest information we have on all the topics that I just discussed. And who knows, maybe you'll get one of those prepaid debit cards that they've been talking about. They just announced literally this week, and apparently they're sending them out. So I don't know. If you didn't see my video from Tuesday, I'll give you a quick recap on the debit card. So basically what it is, it's a prepaid debit card that your stimulus payment would be loaded onto. It's a Visa card, so you would be able to use this prepaid debit card anywhere Visa is accepted. You can, apparently there's an app, you can download this app, you can check your balance, you can call in, and you can check your balance over the phone. You can also transfer your balance to your bank account, or if you want, you can go to an ATM that is in network. I believe that's what they called it, in network, and you can actually withdraw cash for no fee if you have this card. So yeah, kind of cool. I feel like there are definitely some downfalls on that. Apparently, there's going to be some instructions coming along with the debit card on how to activate it and start how to use it and stuff like that. I guess my concern would be just like with any debit card. I mean, think about it. If you have like a gift card or a debit card, if you lose that card, if there's not a PIN number associated with it, basically anybody can use it. You can just go into any store. I mean, it's basically just like a gift card. You can just go in and just use it until it's empty. So I hope that there's some security measures built into these cards. Who knows, considering it's coming from the government, you would have to anticipate that there probably are some security measures in place so that only the person that this card is issued to can actually use it. But who knows, because if there aren't security measures, I would imagine if you put it in a mailbox, all of a sudden there's going to be mail theft, and then all of a sudden, hey, check it out. Someone just stole your stimulus payment after you've been waiting like 2 months longer than you should have to receive it. So anyway, conceptually, it sounds like a great idea. The whole debit card, prepaid debit card, it just seems so much faster and easier than a paper check, because realistically, who wants a paper check these days? I know I don't. I mean, I want everything electronic. I don't want anything out of my mailbox. First of all, it takes longer to get there. Second of all, I have a paper check. Now what am I supposed to do with the thing? You know, I could deposit it. You could take a picture with your phone and deposit it, by mobile deposit. Otherwise, the other option is for some of you who don't even have bank accounts, what are you supposed to do with a paper check other than maybe go to like a bank or a credit union, cash it, and then all of a sudden you're paying a huge fee just to cash that paper check. So anyway, overall, I feel like the debit card system is probably a good idea, but I also see that it could be potentially somewhat dangerous in some ways. But another thing too is this could be just a little test on the part of the government to maybe test out these little cards to see, is it feasible to send out cards like this in mass quantities to millions of people potentially? And who knows, maybe they are cooking up another stimulus package with more payments, and maybe this is how they would distribute them. I don't know, but they're definitely talking about more stimulus payments. But I want to continue talking about this one right now just because it's just my commitment to you. Just keep going along with this one and help you guys navigate this confusing time. Anyway, this was a really drawn out video. Sorry about that. This was only supposed to be like a 3-minute video, so sorry about that, everybody. But have a great day. I hope this helps you to some capacity. Thanks again for your support on this channel. Like, I sincerely appreciate it. I really do. I love reading through your comments. I love connecting with all of you, and it's just amazing to me. Like, I know that, I don't know. So I mentioned this in some of my videos, but I'm actually blind, and like, so many people doubt me just because they feel like, oh, you're blind, you can't do anything. And just to see the support that I have on this channel from all of you just truly means a lot to me. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. So anyway, have an awesome day, everybody. I'll see you.